Would you go tacos?
No, I would stay with enchiladas.
Okay.
All right, so we are making your take on enchiladas, as in this isn't your average Tex-Mex enchilada, right? Tell us why.
No, this is actually the enchilada rojas. Now, the way it's done is you would actually get the corn tortilla.
Yeah.
You would dip it in the sauce, and then you would actually bring it out like this. Now,
Okay.
remember, you could use any type of stuffing, whether it be shredded chicken, ground beef, steak, any type.
Now, go ahead, I'm sorry.
So right now, what she's actually doing, she's actually putting the shredded chicken. You would actually use a little bit less than that.
Okay.
And then you would actually use your hands to roll it.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people are looking at this going, I've never had an enchilada like this, because this is not what you find in most restaurants around town, right?
No, most restaurants here in San Antonio, they do Tex-Mex, which is the tortilla with the gravy and the American yellow cheese. But actually, these enchiladas rojas, you can use, like I said, the shredded chicken, or you could use queso fresco, like the picture that was shown. A lot of people use queso fresco. They normally eat this in Mexico, in different parts of Mexico.
Okay, corn tortillas, once they're heated up like this, boy, these things are fragile. That's like rolling tissue paper almost. How do you keep them?
How do you keep them from tearing?
It's normally, like, of course, our pan would be smaller, so you'd be able to do it. And of course, you gotta remember, a lot of Mexican moms, when they flip the tortillas, they use their hands. So they're used to that.
Here, have another.
It's a trick. They're used to that.
Oh, that one.
So,
Did that one rip? I don't
now,
think so.
sometimes if it's really hot, you would just let it cool off a little bit.
Okay.
And then you would actually place the stuffing in there.
Okay.
Now, where did you get your recipes from?
Actually, this recipe is from my grandmother. So, like I said, it's the tortilla. I kind of tweaked it a little bit without her knowing.
Now, tell us how
You actually
tweaked
changed
it a
Grandma's
little
recipe?
bit.
Yes, I did. I use avocado oil. I'm trying to get healthier, so I use avocado oil, but it still gives it a good flavor. Of course, it all depends on your sauce. Like your sauce, the roja, it has to have so many different ingredients, which also comes from the chile guajillo. You have garlic, onion, and then you can use chicken bouillon, chicken broth. You know, different ingredients to, of course, it changes throughout time to your flavor, to your tasting. But this is normally the general ingredients that you would use.
Okay, so you got the little dance from Mike, so that means it's really good every time he starts to do this little jig. Okay, yeah, and now he's going into these. So tell us, why create the Enchilada Festival?
The Enchilada Festival, for example, like everybody in San Antonio, we love to eat. I mean, that's just a given, right? So I just said, you know what? Everybody goes everywhere to eat enchiladas. Let's just make it a festival, you know? And then on top of that, it's a competition. We have 12 vendors out there competing for the best enchilada trophy.
What kinds of enchiladas will be?
So we're gonna have, like I mentioned, we're gonna have our traditional enchilada rojas with queso fresco. I'm gonna be one of the vendors. We're gonna have enchiladas with queso blanco. There's also some new twists to them. We're gonna have the Grape Sweetie, she's going to be doing the Blue Lagoon carne guisada enchiladas with blue taki crust on top, which is a whole different twist to it.
Carne guisada?
Yes, it's a carne guisada.
Okay.
There's also going to be a Thai vendor selling their version of Thai enchiladas. So it's, like I mentioned, it's a competition. We're all going for it. Whoever gets the trophy, it's named the best enchilada winner.
And so much more than just enchiladas too, right?
Yes. It's a family-friendly, pet-friendly event, of course. You know, not everybody eats enchiladas. We're gonna have tacos, tortas, barbecue, you name it, Asian food, all kinds of stuff. We're gonna be out there.
Now, as far as judging, who makes who awards the trophy here? Who's the judges?
Actually, since I'm a contestant, I don't participate in the judging, but I do have 3 individuals that are out there. One of my good friends, which is Justin, he's here in the studio.
One of his good friends is the judge.
But I also do have 2 other individuals that go around, they judge, and then at the end they announce who the best enchilada.
So your best friend and 2 cousins?
No.
Now, how did you get started cooking?
I used to be a food inspector for the military, similar to as a health inspector. Like I said, I'm from San Antonio. I love food. I said, you know what, let me just start doing my own food things, my own food, because I have my little food company, but then I also do it with a twist. So that's where I started doing the food stuff.
And I'll tell you what, speaking of twist, once you have this enchilada with the sauce on it, you're not going to go back to anything else. That's really good. That's a great flavor with all that. So
what do folks need to know if they want to go?
First of all, it's really good for the stomach, bad for the heart. But I'm telling you, you have to try these enchiladas. So we're gonna have, like I said, 12 vendors out there. It's gonna be this Saturday, June 25th, from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's free admission. You do not have to pay. The only fee that you have to pay is the parking, which is a $5 parking fee.
Okay. And as far as location, it's near kind of the Bexar County Junior Livestock Showgrounds, right?
Yes, the location we're going to be at, it's the Bexar County Junior Livestock Showgrounds. Okay. It's near China Grove. It's on the far east of San Antonio by Foster Road in East Houston. Again, we're going to be out there. We're going to have bands, 2 local bands. We're gonna have mariachis, ballet folklorico. It's going to be a festival.
Wow, fun.
Food festival.
Yes.
great time
right.
on Saturday.
So don't forget, the San Antonio Enchilada Festival is happening this Saturday, June 25th, from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at 7701 FM. 1346. That's on the far east side between 410 and 1604. For more information, you know what to do. Head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
Robert, thank you very much. That is really, really good with that sauce on there.